Hello, thank you so much for joining. I am DeePaola Picasso. Today we're going to have a beautiful yoga practice to relax and restore and rejuvenate. We don't need much. If you can please find a couple of blankets. I have this here, and then I have this one. Or even a towel, if you have like a big beach towel, that can work. And then I also grabbed a cushion for my love seat. I have a couple yoga blocks. Make sure you get nice and cozy, and let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab this pillow, this wannabe bolster, and you're going to make sure that your lower back touches the prop. Then you'll grab your blanket and fold it up where it looks like this. So do you see how the ends are right over here? And the other side's nice and fluffy and soft and fuller. I want to roll up this blanket where the four ends are. And make sure you're rolling it nice and tight, like if you were going to roll up your yoga mat. And then eventually you'll meet the other side, and then you'll have like a nice little roll here, a rolled blanket. Place it right underneath your knees, and then grab your second blanket. And fold it up. There we go. And then place this blanket right over here at the end of your prop, your cushion, for a pillow. I'm going to put my hood on. There we go. And then just adjust, readjust here if you need to. Okay, beautiful. And then from here, just let your feet flap open. Get nice and comfortable. Move them over to the side. There we go. Get nice and comfortable. And then just take your time to close your eyes. So I'm going to bring my hands inside of the pocket of my hoodie so my hands are nice and warm. And also my palms are right at my belly. So I'm feeling my breath move up and down. With each breath that I take, I'm feeling my stomach expand on the inhale. And then it releases and it just comes back to center on the exhale. So this is our first pose. Take your time to get into it. Take your time to tune in and dive into practicing yoga in hopes to be in the moment, in hopes to connect body, mind, and spirit. And in hopes that once we finish practice, we use our yoga practice on our mats into the rest of our day, into the rest of the week. And then as you're holding our first pose, try to just like let go. You might have some crunching around the face or the fingers. Acknowledge where all of the crunching is happening, the tension, and then eventually see if you can bring your breath there to find some space and find some love, some health, some freedom. Allow the props and the floor, the earth, to support you. Practice letting go, and as you let go, trust that you will be taken care of today on your mat. Feels excellent. Let's take another 5 deep breaths. Good, and then just take your time to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Start to bend your knees and place your feet on the mat or maybe even the blanket. If you want to move your knees side to side if that feels good. And then eventually come onto a fetal position and then sit up. Keep the prop where it is, grab the blanket and just put it to the side for a moment. Sit nice and tall. Welcome. Place your hands into Anjali Mudra. I invite you to set an intention for our session together. I invite you to set an intention that you can use for yourself, but as well as share with your family and friends. And I invite you to set an intention that will bring health into your world. Health and wellness. Let's have a beautiful class. Take a big breath in. And exhale, drop your hands and open your eyes. Okay. I feel better already. Okay, so we're gonna go back to where we are, but we're switching a little bit. We're doing like a little baby switch, okay? A little change, a little add-on. Okay, place your feet together. Bring your blanket on the arches of your feet. Slide your blanket inside. Tuck it in. Good. So you're wrapping your blanket around your ankles. Okay, and then from here, if you have yoga blocks or anything that can resemble this shape, or even like extra towels or a blanket or anything that's going to help you kind of like get a little cushion here if you don't have blocks. Because we want to relax and restore, we don't want to work too much. If I didn't use these props here, then gravity will, kind of will take over a little bit, and then I'll start, to work the inside of my legs, my groins. It would be like a little bit more energy and effort for my inner legs, but because I'm using the props, I'm supporting my inner legs because I'm trying to relax, right? How are we all? Okay, so, all right, hold on a second. There we go. So the props that I have here are helping me bring the floor up to find that extra support where I'm not overstretching. Okay, then from here, tuck in your like shoulder blades, and what I mean by that is do like a little shimmy so my heart is lifted. And we're gonna do like we're going to relax, but we'll also incorporate a breathing exercise. We'll do 3 rounds. Inhale, belly. Exhale, going up through the heart center chest area. And then we'll flip it, where we'll inhale the chest area, and then exhale, bring the breath down to release at the lower belly. We'll do 3 and 3, and then we'll continue on and take it from there. Okay, before we take our rounds here, take a long breath in, open your mouth and sigh it out. Okay, beautiful. Now inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, bring it back up to your heart center. Inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, bring it back up. Oh, that feels great. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release it up. Okay, just chill for a moment before we switch. Inhale, expand the heart center. Exhale, drop the breath down and exhale, release. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, expands. Good. Exhale, release. Relax your hands, whether it's on the floor, on the mat, or on your body. Close your eyes if they're not, and relax for 5 breaths. Take your time to draw your knees to touch, feet on the mat. Scoot your feet up towards you. And then take your time to sit up. Okay. Come onto your knees, and whatever you have in front of you, just move it to the side for now. Grab your bolster, your cushion, whatever you have with you, move it over. Separate your knees mat width. Try your best to bring the prop as close as you can to you. And then come on down to a child's pose with the prop. Bring your forehead on your hands or your forearms, or maybe it just lands on the prop. And we're gonna hold for 10 deep breaths. We're gonna be in child's pose for 10 breaths in silence and hopefully in stillness. Inhale, lift your gaze up and forward. Take your time to sit up. And then just move the prop up or to the side. Grab your blanket. So we're going to get the blanket to like right on the center of your back. So it will be touching like the tips of your shoulder blades. Let me move this to the side. So I'm going to place it here where I have enough space for my shoulders and my head. And then I'm just going to come down slowly. And when I think that my tips of the blades, of the shoulder blades are touching the blanket, then I'll just relax my body down. This is why I wore the hoodie, because it feels nice to have the hoodie on when you take these relaxing poses, these heart openers. Bring your arms overhead. Now, okay, so I'm going to give you a few options with your legs. You can go with straight legs. You can bring your feet mat width and bring your knees together. Or you can bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees to the sides. It's up to you. I'm going to go with straight legs today. I love this heart opener. I really feel like all of my knots are melting away that I have around my neck and my shoulders, my mid back, my upper back. I'm trying to bring my breath to my lower back so I can take care of it and I don't overdo it, because if you pay attention, you know, maybe your lower back is a little sensitive here. It may feel a little like it's a little much. So just try your best to just bring your breath there. That's why I went with straight legs, because I wanted to be gentle with my lower back. I've been going to the stairs. So I've noticed that I am extra stiff this week. So that's why I decided to go with straight legs, just because I think that it's a little bit more easy going on my body. All right, we're going to hold for 10 breaths in stillness and in silence. Oh, slowly open your eyes, roll your toes and your ankles around, your fingers, move them around, your wrists. Take your time to slide your feet up, soles of your feet touching the mat. Carefully sit up. If your neck is sensitive, maybe roll over into a fetal position. Once you're sitting, take a moment here to feel. Okay, beautiful. Oh, I love that pose. Wow, that was amazing. Okay, now we're turning the blanket where it's nice and long, because we're going to come back down. lining up with the blanket, right? So if you see, the little fringes of my blanket are at the back. And we're gonna do like a little roll, so I'll have like a little extra like lift, almost like a pillow. You'll see. Same thing. Body touching the prop, the blanket. Grab your pillow again. I'm gonna place my legs on the pillow. Bring the second blanket right next to you. Hold on, let me get the hoodie on. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so you see, I have more blanket overhead, right? I have some extra blanket here. So I'm gonna do like a little roll. And it's like, it props my head up. It's almost like a little pillow. Feels good. It's very nice on the neck. Then, second blanket, just place it right to cover your belly, your lower belly, and then your the legs, the pelvis. This blanket it feels like it's helping me get grounded. So just give it a try. Palms up, let your feet flop to the side, close your eyes. Give yourself full permission to let go and unwind here. Give yourself full permission to relax, to enjoy this moment of self-care. Good, and then just keep breathing and know that all is well. All is well with you. Accept where you are in this moment of your life. Allow yourself to show a little love and appreciation, gratitude, and tell yourself that you are doing really well. Give yourself full permission to feel good. Give yourself full permission to slow down and enjoy this breath. Let go of any thoughts that isn't serving you anymore. Let's remember to be patient with ourselves and others. Let's remember to enjoy the journey that we're on. We'll finish with another 10 breaths of stillness and silence. gonna start to move your fingers around and your toes, your hands and your feet. Open your eyes. Oh, this feels amazing. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Feels good. Slide your feet up towards the prop. Move the blanket to the side. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to sign out here. Please take a Shavasana, a resting pose on your mat for a few minutes, or even 15 minutes if you have it. Or also another beautiful choice is if you sit in meditation. I appreciate you joining. Let's have a beautiful day. Namaste.